Okay, so some of you might know that I love carving free wood. Free wood is the best wood. This is a piece of root, I believe, I found on the beach maybe 3 weeks ago. It's dry now. This video is another video just to show you guys, like, I'm looking at this piece. I'm like, what the frig am I going to carve on this piece of wood? I have no clue. I've reached out to Just Carve Rob, Larry Dibbs, Hyatt Bappet I can carve. Rob says I should carve like a gnome troll guy because he's got horns up here. Bap says I should carve a dragon. You got it, Drew. It looks like a dragon's head. But when you're getting a piece like this and you don't know what you're going to carve, well, first of all, I do suggest, in my opinion, that you clean the wood first because, like, I don't know how deep this is going to go inside here, right? And there's could be like holes and cracks, and that way you can see what's happening in the piece of wood. This is a piece of root, like I said. What lets me know this is a piece of root is you see these things there for all you that go driftwood hunting along the beach or river. You see this mark right there like that? Those round marks? That's because this root was growing around a little rock, right? So that's rock marks. So anyways, what I'm going to do, I don't know what I'm going to carve. I don't know if I'm going to do a dragon head on this or what I'm going to do. Once I start cleaning up the wood, that's when my mind will really open up and I'll start carving. I'll figure out what I'm going to carve. Who knows? It might even be just a simple wood spirit on this piece of wood. Just don't know. Just don't know. You see like this crack right here. I don't know how deep that crack goes, so I might have to remove that piece. I am going to clean it up with my Fordham industrial flex shaft. Here's a 1/4 inch burr, Kutzall. This is going to scrape away the old wood on the outside really quick. Definitely dare wear my dust mask. If you guys want to get these Kutzall bits, just go to the description below. It will take you to the Kutzall site and use code CFusion, save yourself 5%. And I'm not going to film cleaning this up. That's just too boring, so I'll clean it up and then we'll talk. Okay, so now you can see the whole piece is almost taken a different shape. And I do suggest cleaning up the whole piece before you start carving so you can see what's happening inside the piece. Like I didn't see this deep inside there before, right? And there's some little root holes and stuff like that in there. So let's spin this the other way. So yeah, you could do a dragon head. This could be an eye. This could be a mouth. And this could be the beak. But no, this can't be the eye. It just looks like that on camera because this goes all the way through. So I don't know. I think I'm going to leave this one to be. I think it's a great piece for a wood spirit if I can get it to stand up straight. So I hate to say it, but all the wood spirit haters out there, I think this is going to be a wood spirit video because I really don't know how much good wood. You can see here it's all pitted and stuff like that. I know I got some good wood right here. It doesn't work for a dragon for me. And I guess basically I'm going to block in a wood spirit here. Make the beard come down here and then maybe the hair up here. Who knows? Maybe I might even carve a funny face up here. My last few videos that I made on that cane, well, that cane just, the walking stick, just whatever it is, you know, it's just showing people kind of how to open up your mind, and they don't all turn out. This kind of looks like a chicken. Could be a chicken or something. I don't know. You know? I don't know. So this video is just more or less about having fun, right? So let's see here. We want to make it this way, so these kind of look like this. It's just an old spooky piece. So where do we want the head? We got that hole right here. It would be like a branch coming, another root piece coming out. Same with this here. So you think, where would you want to put the head? I think we'll start off with our center line right here. Okay, that center line. Got that there. I don't think that will interfere too much because we're gonna forehead. So we do have lots of depth in here, right? We got like 2.5, 3 inches. Not 2.5 inches, I'd say. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut this inside this forehead here, and then I'm going to push it back, and then we'll get the nose to pop off that way first. I'm going to be using my Kutzall and Dremel 4000. Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr. It's my go-to burr right here. So I'll get this all cut out and then pushed back so it's on an angle like this. Carry on. Okay, you can see I cut pretty deep inside there. Let's measure it. So yeah, it's about 1 inch. So never be afraid to redraw your center lines back in. So there's my center line. So we want to put our eyes up here. And let's give this one a long, pointy nose. So there. So then you look at the piece and decide how you want the mustache to go. But right now, actually first, let's just cut out this nose. We'll cut out along the lines here and then cut below the nose, and we'll make this nose really pop, okay? Yeah, let's do that first, yeah. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with this guy so far. You know, wood spirits come in all different shapes and sizes. You can make them however you want to make them. You see how I cut the beard in? Deeper here? Normally I cut the beard and I take this wood away so the beard sticks farthest off the piece, but I didn't do that in this situation. And his mustache just kind of comes down a bit. I want to keep lots of this old wood the way it is, right? On the outside. So I think for this one, I want to do a nice clean beard with nice straight lines, nice flowing lines, all right? I'm going to try, I got these burrs here. These are those Chinese cutters. I got these off Amazon. I'm going to try to do nice clean lines with these burrs here. Come on, zoom in. We'll see if it works or not. If it doesn't work, I'll have to try and think of another burr to use, maybe a diamond burr possibly. So, and you got to remember too, when you're doing a carving like this, you can see this is super deep inside there. Then it's going to be harder for you to carve the eyes because pretend this pencil's your Dremel bit. It's going to be harder to move it around to get, well, can you make sense of that? These burrs, when you first buy them, they're super sharp, but they're not made out of very good metal, so they don't stay sharp for too long. And another thing too, you got to remember this is a root piece. So when you carve a root piece, it's always harder wood for sure. That's I don't care what anybody says. That's my opinion, but it's the truth. It's always harder wood, and the grain's not so stable. Like the grain kind of just flows wherever it wants to flow. I don't know if you'll be able to see there, but yeah. So let's try and cut these beard hairs in nice straight and smooth swoosh lines. We'll kind of try and follow that shape right there. Just single lines. These burrs do come in different sizes. So I'm going to start off with the fairly large one first and see how well it works. Okay, so I'll finish the rest off camera. Alright, so I'd say that burr worked out pretty good for what I was going for. So I'll smooth them out after. Now let's cut the nostrils in the nose. I think I'm going to use this taper burr because this nose, well, it's a big nose for the wood spirit, but you don't want to cut through the edge, right? You want to do it fairly in the middle. You want to find the center of the nose and then cut 2 nostrils, well, obviously, duh, 1 on each side. But you don't want to cut too close to the edge here. You'll cut through, and you'll have a big, huge, gnarly shaped nostril. I do it all the time. It doesn't matter because when I'm carving wood spirits, I'm just having fun. But I'm just trying to say, well, probably you might not want to do that. Okay, so let's see if I can do this without being a hypocrite. So set yourself up in a nice position. I think that's good right there.
Okay, this isn't a tutorial how to do eyes, but you can see there I'm just blasting in some quick eyes. Not really caring if they look good or not, because if they don't look good, I just carve them out. There I'm using the Chinese bird to do some eyelids and bottom eyelids now. So like I said, just keep practicing your eyes. I struggle with them all the time, but the more you do, the better you're going to get. And if they don't turn out, just cut them out, right? So this video is just basically about showing how to clean up an old piece of wood. I didn't even really need to carve anything, to tell you the truth. Just show you that old, dirty, gross looking wood does have beautiful color on the inside. So don't ever look past that when you're walking along your trails.
Okay, I think it's pretty good. His eyes are a little bit of a mess when you look close up, but when you look far away, they look perfectly fine. I think, this piece, like I said, it's kind of about your imagination. I think it's good enough the way it is. I don't think it needs anything else. And I think some of you might agree. It's like I could carve a little hand right here, and make this like a staff. But I think this piece is kind of up to the owner's imagination. Whoever decides to buy this piece, they'll see different things in there that they want to see. Let the imagination take over, kind of. I like it. I'm happy with it. So I think I'm going to give it a couple coats of this matte clear. French, there's Canadian. Matte clear. And the dark stuff up top there where I didn't sand, you can see that the deeper I carved, the lighter the wood went, right? So all this dark stuff's going to go super dark. I can guarantee that. And this light stuff's going to stay light. Let's just give it a quick zap. But I'll give it like 2 good coats, and then I'll come back and we'll look at the final piece. But right now, let's hit it quick. See how dark that goes? Look at that. Super cool. Since I want to keep on carving that, I'm going to put 3 good coats on that one. It's outside. I'm going to carve some deep channels in here, and just like they'll be hollow and stuff. I don't know. Just something I want to do. Anyways, but I'm not going to film that. Okay, here it is. So it went a little bit dark. I kind of liked it more natural. So you don't always have to put a finish on your wood carvings. You don't always have to put a finish on your wood carving. Sometimes just leave it natural. So I think what I want to do to this to give it a little bit more character is hit it with the flap sander. Yeah, just the high points. Okay, so what I did is I hit it with the flap sander. Then I didn't like the way that looked. So then I hit it with the Scotch Brite. And I was liking the way that was working, so that's it. Looks like an old, shiny, weather, creepy piece of wood. I think. I like it. I'm happy with that. So, like I say in my other videos, art's just an experiment. So I've never put a clear coat on it like I did that and sanded it and then used this. This kind of, what would be the word, varnished it, so it made it shiny. So if you don't want it shiny, go put a matte coat on it. You know what I mean? Then it will dull it up. But I'm going to leave it just like this. So anyways, that's just what to show you how to make something kind of neat out of an old piece of wood that you find on the beach or in the forest or along a river, your backyard, something that you've been having in your yard for 10 years that you're going to burn, but you've never burned it. It's just lying there. You probably get some beautiful color inside that wood. Oh yeah, there's that other carving that I said I was going to carve deep on it. So here, let me pull that up. This is a piece of cedar, western red cedar I found on the beach on one of my videos. I think I did a couple videos of this. This one might have been an eye tutorial. The eyes turned out okay. But when you're carving down here like this, look how deep I carved in there. All the negative, hold on a second here. All the negative space in there, all the holes. Yeah, it's carved deep. I've been wanting to do something like this for a while. It's not finished. I still got a lot more to go. This is my hardest part, standing something up. Oh, there you go. It stood up perfect. But so, there's that. Carve deeper. Lots of sanding to do there. This is when I need to go over to no insult or nothing, but this is when I need to go to Asia and find myself a beautiful little Asian wife that likes to do sanding. And she could sand all inside there and stuff, because you don't really want to put your flap sander in there because you don't want to break it, right? It's starting to get fragile. But so I'm going to do the rest of this top like that. But this is my first time doing one like that. So hopefully when I do the top, maybe I'll make a video of it. What do you guys think? Think I should make a video of it? How I carve deeper and do things like that? Carve Fusion, over and out.
Don't forget to sign your pieces. Sign it. Sign it.